Hello everyone. In this presentation, we shall be discussing about some interesting information about the Yamuna River System. So we shall be talking about some interesting and hopefully unknown facts about the Yamuna River System, overall taking it through the journey and the story of the Yamuna River System. So the main points in the presentation are going to be information about the Yamuna River System, a brief history, overall journey and the story of Yamuna River, wherein we will start from the Yamuna River starting and going to the Yamuna River's ending point. And in between, we shall have a brief about the largest tributary of Yamuna, which is the Tons River or the erstwhile Saraswati River. We shall be talking about the status of Yamuna vis-a-vis Ganga River at Triveni Sangam in Prayagraj or the erstwhile city of Allahabad. We shall also be talking about the difference between the Yamuna and the Jamuna River and some other trivias as well. Before we start, an important question. When two or more rivers meet at the confluence point, the merged river that emerges, how does the name of the merged river get decided? Well, true criteria that decides the name generally are: first, the longest of these rivers that merge at the confluence point gets to keep the name of the merged river. So the river which has the source of water farthest gets to keep the name of the merged river. Or in some cases, it's the largest river. By largest I mean the river which has the largest amount of volume of water gets to keep the name. Sometimes though, in some cases, can be for historical and even spiritual reasons, the merged river gets an entirely new name, as in the case of Ganga maybe, when at Dev-Prayag, Alaknanda and Bhagirathi meets and the combined river is called Ganga. Why I'm talking about this? Well, because as you'll see in this presentation, there are several exceptions to this rule. And why are there several exceptions? Well, for that, you may have to check the presentation on facts of the river. Link would be in the description. So let's go ahead and talk about information about Yamuna River System. As many of you may know, Yamuna River originates from the Yamunotri Glacier. The glacier exists in the state of Uttarakhand in India. Yamuna is formed by a combination of two words, Yama, which means twin or duplicate, and Una, which means reduce. It's the opposite of the word Guna, which actually means increase or multiply. So essentially, duplicate, reducing combines together to flow to form the word Yamuna. Now why does this river get this name? We'll discuss it very shortly in the further slides. Some of you may know that Yamuna is the largest tributary of the Ganga River, which is officially India's longest river. On this map, as you can see the marked points, just below is the Yamunotri Glacier. And above Yamunotri Glacier, again marked with circle, is the Swargrohini, from where the largest tributary of Yamuna emerges, which is the Tons River or the erstwhile Saraswati River. Now, Chambal is actually the longest tributary of Yamuna. While as we discussed just before, Tons or the erstwhile Saraswati River is the largest tributary of Yamuna. In fact, Tons River has the volume of water carried by Tons River is much more than the Yamuna River. Also at the merging point, which is a place near Kalsi, essentially it's a place or a town very close to Dehradun, about 50 kilometers from Dehradun, Tons River not only carries more water than Yamuna, but also is longer than Yamuna. As we saw on the map, the source of Tons River is further away from the source of Yamuna River. So then, as we discussed a couple of slides back, why is the merged entity called Yamuna and not Tons or Saraswati? Again, for the answer, check the presentation on facts on rivers. Now, at Prayagraj, Yamuna, the length of Yamuna River basin is 1551 kilometers. And if we take the source of the Tons River, which is the largest tributary of Yamuna River, at Swargrohini, the length of Yamuna River is actually 370 kilometers longer than Ganga River at Prayagraj Triveni Sangam. So also at Triveni Sangam in Prayagraj, or the erstwhile city of Allahabad, Yamuna contributes 58.5% of the overall water discharge. So, in other words, at Triveni Sangam in Prayagraj, Allahabad, Yamuna, compared to Ganga, is not only the longer of the two rivers, but also the larger of the two rivers. So then again, the question arises, and why at Prayagraj the name of the combined entity is called Ganga and not Yamuna? Again, for answers, please do check the link on facts of rivers in the description. Now let's discuss a bit on the story of Yamuna River through its name. As told before, Yamuna is a combination of two words, Yama and Una. Yama means twin or duplicate, while Una means reduce. It's exact opposite of the word Guna, which means increase or multiply. So, why would the river get such a name, twin, and something that reduces? Well, the credit for the next part in this presentation goes to Professor K.S. Veldia, who is a Padam Shri and former Vice Chancellor of Kumaon University. Essentially, this Yamuna River has been known to take waters from other rivers. It's been said that Saraswati River actually was an independent river in the Vedic period and used to flow through Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, emptying its waters in the Arabian Sea. About 4,000 to 5,000 years back, this river changed its course. And when it did that, Yamuna River started to taking up its waters. It, in all probabilities, did the same thing to another important river, which was Drishadwati River. And so it has been known basically taking waters from other rivers, reducing their water flow. So a duplicate river, as it takes waters from other rivers, reduces their water flow and duplicates the other river. So roughly that's why it gets the name Yamuna. Similarly is another river which is essentially a major distributary of Brahmaputra River that flows through Bangladesh, that displays the same characteristics. Now which in Bangladesh is called Jamuna. Jamuna, then as the name suggests, is basically the same name as Yamuna. And why this river has got this name? Because it displays exactly the same characteristics. Since it's a highly braided river and has changed course many times. Back in 1762, it opened a new major channel, duplicating and taking waters away from other distributaries, and that's why it was started to call as Jamuna. J and Y are basically differences in pronunciation. So Jamuna is the major distributary of Brahmaputra river flowing through Bangladesh, while Yamuna is the major tributary of Ganga river. The meaning of both the names are the same. Combination of Yama means duplicate and Una means divide and reduce. They both are highly braided rivers known to take away waters from other rivers and duplicating them. And that's why, according to the research of Professor K.S. Valdia, he termed Yamuna, or he referred to Yamuna as also Yamuna the stolen river. So thanks for watching this presentation. Do subscribe if you like such content and comment in case you have of any questions. Thanks a lot.